Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today, we want to present the video highlights of the match between Luminosity Gaming and Wildcard during the North America League 2024 Stage 2. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
This part of the map is free. They can get into Dragon, they can get in through Drum. But at the moment, they've yet to find a kill. Now they pop that last Logic Bomb, but it does result in a death for Bosco. Man, you were just talking about, traded out by Bay. We'll take down Kickstro here as the roam clear continues on. There still really isn't enough, though. 4 players up here on the roam still. Bay, excuse me, trying to find one of these picks, but immediately spotted out. Eddie hiding in the corner finds that one. He gets traded out too. It's pure chaos on the top floor, Parker, but it has worked out for Wildcard with a 1-man advantage.
Wi-Fi and Woo still at full HP. Kansan's been scratched a little bit. The other players all still well in hand. Kansan dies to Woos. The numbers will equalize. They don't want to come to blows here, Jesse, but they want to do so with a lot of time left. Spiker, the final 2 kills. Wildcard close it out.
Despite being a bit linear, the gunfights did favor Wildcard. They managed to wrestle back that man advantage, and they really did great work with it. No one player in particular to change that too much. We expect this to be defender-sided even still. Eddie in a very close-range gunfight, of course, out here on the house stairs. It'll be his teammate Wi-Fi who finds the opening, traded right back, but no, Wi-Fi for 2. Finds Bay on the main breach too. All of these players just on a roam extension. The site is T-Room Karaoke. That won't stop Kickstro from being taken out by Spiker, as these trades just do not stop. Luminosity through both rounds 1 and 2 have loved to take these gunfights. And even still, you see players quite aggressive. Wi-Fi inside a terrace. Eddie back in VIP now. Woos and Drums. They have mostly fallen off, but no, still the pressure comes out. And they'll take down Spiker.
What is the pacing of this matchup so far, Jesse? Right. Woos will see him. Right now by Drum, 15 seconds to go. LG not giving anything, but the Boss G, nope. They'll let Spiff take an engagement. Looks over, and he actually could have had a double relatively easily, but
even if they clear these Geisha players, they still got to hit site. The time's starting to become a real problem for them. They'll clear Wi-Fi out of Drum now. Will the trade come through from Silent? Yet to find a kill in this game, but he does clean off Spiff, the player that was already low HP from that first gunfight with Wi-Fi. Hunting for a second now here too. The barricade keeps him in this corner. The flashbang as well, making it very difficult. Another flash comes on out. The C4 to help, but somehow through the flash, Silent gets the second kill.
I don't know if that was Bosco just misplaying it, but that really shouldn't have been quite the ordeal for Wildcard. To pull this off, Bay will circle around looking for a possible weakness, an exploit towards the back. Eddie gunned down by Spiker. Last one is Kickstro to the left of Bay. He'll watch the door frame and will give the position away, but Spiker wins that one too. These stall ops. Bring a Legion, you can bring a Capkin, you can bring Frost. There's lots of tools that you have. Nice shot from Eddie to start towards the site.
Fuse kit in the hands of Bosco, only half HP. He's going to be in a bit of a tough spot. He needs to win this gunfight. Coming into Eddie, will shut down that player, get the trade. Spiker at the same time binds Kickstro. That's this top floor, primarily cleared out. It's only Woos inside of Geisha who's been left all alone, unable to trade his teammates at the same time. Silent and Wi-Fi starting to get into a couple of fights as well down below. Woo's in a bit of a pickle though. He's got the hash to drop if he needs it. With the drone coming out, he will choose to drop. Does he make it out alive? He doesn't actually choose to commit to it. He's still up here, Parker. He wants a fight.
And Woo, if he's gone on drone, he could clean out. He could swipe right through this team. He finds 1 and 2. Is a third within reach. Yes, it is. What a play from Woos from above, holding court inside a Geisha. Spiker with his 7 kills will go for the gamble, but it's Silent off screen.
Black to come in here as well, but option 1, you've got to clear out Woos, and when he's 7-2 in this exact room that he popped off in the previous round, that's not an easy task.
No, not one bit. Goodbye to Spiff. Woos just knows how to make Geisha work. The blitz caught in a crossfire, gunned down by Eddie as Bay gets on the board for Wildcard, so there's still some hope for the Jesters. They almost had another opportunity. Eddie's close quarters. He loses that engagement. Kansan all the while trades. I'll swear Eddie was looking for another, but he gets a bit too hasty. Spiker punishes him for that eagerness. 8 kills on Spiker, 8 kills on Woos. And these two will be the story as they collide on this Karaoke and T engagement. Spiker will rotate around to join up with Kansan, but he doesn't see Silent through the wall, and LG now has the numbers advantage. Kansan's pulled off some clutches before, but this is a tough one, and Woos will finish the deal. LG wins the round.
To be putting up such incredible numbers and having such incredible impact as well certainly does bode well for them. Wildcard just couldn't get that push to really work for them. They had a clear idea of what they wanted to do, but it
so far.
Yeah, I mean, they've really slowed down after the first couple. The buck from down below makes Silent's position a little bit more awkward, but he's not out of it just yet, and holding the doorway could be in a good position. It's Wi-Fi to get the first kill. Two, in fact, out of nowhere on the other side of the map. Still, we have Silent, who's just hunting for this buck down below him. He's gone fishing. He doesn't quite get it. There he finds it. There goes Bay. Unfortunate for the newest member of Wildcard. Now that's a two-man disadvantage. Spiker looking to get that trade, and he will find it. Bring him up to double digits in kills, but is it going to matter? Now a man disadvantage still.
Inside of the site, both hugging that B-bomb chassis. They have a good idea as to where Spiker is, as a single bullet will trace through the wall. Woos continuing his exceptional play. Both he and Spiker now sitting at 10 kills apiece. Bosco in an unlucky position by Dragon. Rocking the Space Station charm from when he won his second world championship, but it's not going to matter to find the kill. LG gets the job.
It's at Luminosity now 4-2. They've looked like very much in control when these rounds have slowed down. You know, once they've been able to kind of play a more normal skyscraper, dictate the pace a little bit more. There will be some problems as well. Frostmat's cap cans, you brought it up. That can be devastating to a quick blitz push. As the Toxic Babes come out and continue to stall, they will be in no rush to make this happen, although Wi-Fi going down means that both of those logic bombs will not be a factor, nor will the Bees. Woos used one of his gadgets, but unfortunately didn't have anything more than that. Another player dies below. That starts to equalize things, but LG, they've just been robbed of a ton of their most important utility.
And the worst part, you've got one player down below who's now going to need to take up the stairs. Kixro isolated in his position by the toxic gas. A return to the site by Bay catches Silent off guard. Down goes Spiker, but he's traded out immediately by Kansan. And as long as Wildcard can keep these numbers close, they will do well this entire half on defense. Kixro's been languishing in this position. He now looks towards gold. That's exactly where one of the defenders are sitting, but they will give him no quarter at all. Kansan will likely be the one to claim this kill unless somebody else from Wildcard gets aggressive. And no, it's Kansan over by Gold, who pops.
It'll be Spiff, the first one to come into a contact. He's 1 in 6 right now, actually chose to back on off, leaving the kills for his teammate Kansan instead, who now will lurk behind the enemy team, trying to find some way to get picked. He is surrounded with a player on this shrine window, but if he makes an escape, boy, he could be having a huge amount of stall later on in this round.
Not an ideal situation for LG to find themselves in, so now they have to get a quick pick to equalize, or else they'll walk into the bomb site and get picked apart, and that looks like it's exactly gonna be the case. Eddie's the next one to falter. Kansan's got 2 silhouettes nearby. Wi-Fi close by. It looks like Kixro is the other. Wi-Fi claiming Spiff. Bosco is also there for some support, but Kansan goes huge, but Wi-Fi goes even bigger. 3 kills. Bay and Spiker, the last 2 standing. It's a 2v2 yet again. The one thing I will say of this matchup, these teams are not winning dominantly. Every single round is a dogfight. Wi-Fi will need to ace clutch against Bay and Spiker, but Spiker...
Looks like they got something. Oh, he just burst right through it, of course. Blitz does that sometimes. Jumps on in. The updates are great, aren't they? And great Blitz play to follow through. Eddie takes down one, Silent with another. The player at the top of Black Stairs having to fall on back because he has just been in so much trouble. Bay goes down, leaving Bosco and Spiff, the last 2 alive, as they flee back to the bomb site.
And Eddie would have actually died had he not pulled out that goo mine. Bosco had a great opportunity on the Black Stairs, staring down 2 of the players. Spiff eliminating Silent. He could also do some serious work. He sees the blitz. He'll give that information to Bosco. The advance is all coming from this restaurant side. Bosco needs to be concerned with where the last and unaccounted for player is, which is Wi-Fi. Where is Wi-Fi? You see the Capitao of Roos not far removed? As Wildcard are managing to stop this in its tracks. There's some fire there. Diffuser, where's the diffuser? With 1 second left, Eddie starts it and Woo sweeps through and stops Bosco. for the call to push on in. With the fire and the blitz to advance on that position. A smoke will go off. Eddie attempts, but it's stopped by Bay. That's the DMR. Deimos of Wi-Fi trying for a double play, but it's Bay to dominate. Bosco on the board for this round. Spiff will not get one as he's eliminated by Woos. Spiker adds to his tally 14 as he just inches out Woos for most kills in the lobby. 30 seconds to go. Watch out for frost mats. Woos will need a miracle here. If not, my suspicion will actually come true. We'll go 5-5, which means we will need all 12 rounds of regulation to settle the score between these teams. And Woos inching his way up backstairs, but there's a kill hole in the wall and Kansan is watching it. I would have thought that Woos
going here. The Sens walls will come out, the smoke grenades as well. They brought 6 of them. They could be in for an extremely strong execute.
And that first Sens wall just went. Eddie behind the back bar. He manages to smite Bay. Silence gone. Now Eddie will follow. LG went for broke. A bit of a miss from Spiker. He gets too eager onto Kixrow. We are not even at the halfway mark, and 6 of the 10 players are dead. Make that 7. Kansan removing Loose's head from his body. Kixrow with 3 kills in this matchup. Ridiculous to think about how fast this went, and Luminosity's experiment with the glass and the Sens, it did not work at all. It's left Kixrow alone, afraid, dead. Spiff with the final shot, and Wildcard will move to...
That Wildcard can collect some kills in the first part of this round. At the moment, Luminosity yet to really get things going. I imagine once Eddie makes his way over towards Karaoke and towards Tea Room, that's going to be where we see the fighting start.
Some pronounced struggles by Eddie on that blitz. They've got a drone on the Aruni, and with the information, Kixrow still bottles the engagement. And Wildcard have set themselves up beautifully to close this one out, Jesse. Wi-Fi blown sky high from the Nitro cell. And now it's Silent to take up position where Kixrow had died previously. He's got a soft wall. He'll now head towards the stairs, just missing the DMR of Bay and managing to secure the kill. One more from LG will turn this back into a 3v3. But while Luminosity have advanced from that direction, they have not wrestled control of T away from Wildcard. They still hold this position, and oh my, if Spiff has gone undroned, this could be a big challenge. Some damage being done as Eddie walks in. A flash from the Legion Spiker to take out Woos. LG's waited this entire time for one last opportunity to win this, or at least win the round and go into regulation. A small problem. What was Eddie doing? How do you not know somebody is there? Spiff with 2 big kills, and Wildcard win the match on a wild final round.
And for the first time since he left the same team, Bay will take out Woos. Finally